I just want to try and help you see how best to load a truck so that we can get as many cartons as possible on, which means we can get as many shoebox gifts to the kids we're sending to as possible in every one truck. So you can see some of the cartons we've already laid out. We've put them along the wall. The really important thing when you're loading a truck is to stop at the very beginning and try out a lot of different ways. And we're just going to look at a couple of different ways now how to move the boxes around to fit as many as possible. You can see across here, we've lined the boxes and they're kind of almost good, except there's a bit of a space here. Now, what are we going to do with that space? We can't fit anything in, so it's simple. We just turn the carton around, and that looks like it's going to fit pretty well. When you're loading a truck as opposed to a container, it's usually good to have them lengthways rather than widthways, like this one here behind me. When you're loading a container, they usually fit across widthways. A couple of other things to keep in mind. So you can see at the top here, when you get to the very top, you have a big space and you can see that it's not going to fit. So what we do is, again, very simple. Some people just don't realize it's okay if the box is packed properly. We can literally take it and turn it on its side, and then you pretty much has no space left on the roof. Sometimes you might have to take the top 2 rows and turn both of them on their side to fit, but it doesn't work on this occasion, but sometimes it's okay. And then what you have is a perfect 1 row, and you just make sure the same goes all the way through. If we send 6,000 instead of 8,000 shoeboxes in one container, it costs Team Hope the same money. If we send 6,000 instead of 8,000 shoeboxes, our partners in the country we're sending to lose 2,000 shoeboxes. So we need to try and get as many, whoops, I fell. We need to try and get as many cartons packed tight as possible. And once you have that line, we follow it all the way through. So one more time, just to have a look and see at the very beginning. We try it this way, and we make sure that no matter what happens, that space is not there. So we try it again and again, and once you're happy with the first line, then everything is good to go. I hope you have fun doing it, and thank you so much for all the help.